Hello, good morning everybody. Today I'll explain the poem The Quarrel of 7th Standard English. The Quarrel. Quarrel means fight. Right. This poem is written by Eleanor Farsian. Eleanor Farsian, poet. Okay, let us come to the point. Quarrel. I quarreled with my brother. I don't know what about. I quarreled with my brother, but I don't know what about. That means what's the matter? I don't know. For what I quarreled, I don't know, but I am quarreling. One thing led to another, and somehow we fell out. The start of it was slight. One we quarreled for one thing. It led to another thing. Like this, one by one, we go on quarreling. But somehow we fell out. The start of it was slight, but it was not so serious. It was not important. It was very small. For small things and all, we used to fight. The end of it was strong. At the end of the quarrel, but it was the last moment. The result was strong. He said he was right. He used to say, my brother used to say he is right. I knew he was wrong, but I knew that he was wrong. He said he was right, but I knew he was wrong. We hated one another. The afternoon turned black. We hated one by. We have very strong feeling of not liking both of us. We hated together. The afternoon turned black. The afternoon it became very severe. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on the back. Thumped me on the back means he hit me with a he hit on my back and said, "Oh, come on, we can't go on all night. I was in wrong, so he was in the right." So suddenly my brother itself he accepted. He said, "Come on, it's okay. We let us go together. What I myself is wrong. It's okay. What you said is right." So like this, he mm, solved the problem and he excused and he accepted that what he has done is wrong. So at last the quarrel had been ended. So this is about the summary of the poem. So now come to the notes. Answer the following questions in a word or sentence each. See, for sentence is given, for that meaning one word is given. Who quarrels in this poem? Brothers. Who quarrels in this poem? Answer the following. We have to answer, that's all. Who quarrels in this poem? Brothers quarrels in this poem. Dash led to another. Dash led to another. One thing led to another. One thing led to another. How did the fight end? How did the fight end? It ended strong. It ended strong. Mention who accepted the mistake in the fight. Elder brother. Elder brother. Name the poet who wrote the poem The Quarrel. Eleanor Farson. Eleanor Farson. Next comes C2. Match the following. First one thing. For that, answer is led to another. Led to another. Second one, and somehow. For this, and somehow we fell out. And somehow we fell out. I know he was wrong. I know he was wrong. I know he was wrong. The afternoon turned black. The afternoon turned black. We can't go on all night. We can't go on all night. This is about the match the following. Discuss the following with your partner and answer. These questions you have to discuss with your partner and you have to answer. How do you understand the line 7 and 8? 7 and 8. 6, 5, 6, 7. He said he was right. That is 7. 8th one, I know he was wrong. He hated one that says one of them. Is it true? Why do you think so? What do you understand by the line 7 and 8 means? 7th one is he said he was. That means he said he was wrong. I know he was wrong. How do you understand? Because both of them are not accepting. He says he is right, and this fellow is saying that both of them are not accepting that both of them are right or both of them are wrong. Both of them saying about themselves only they are right, and they are not accepting each other. Second, we hated one another, says one of them. Is it true? Why do you think so? One of them says we hated each other because they don't know, it was a very strong feeling and was of not liking. They hated because what he said this fellow is not liking. What second person what this one says other person is not. They're not liking each other what they are saying together. So they hated each other. What message does the poem give? The poem gives even we quarrel also brothers almost their siblings, they will quarrel. But for small things and all, they'll quarrel. But anyhow, when any one of them is they become accept their mistake, and the quarrel will be ended. So we should not prolong the quarrel so long. That is the poem's saying. Answer the following, discuss it in the class. Next page number 149. Who according to you is right? Both of them right, both of them wrong, both of them right. What right also, of course. What time, what when they say right things, they are right. When they say wrong things, they are wrong. Discuss the end of the quarrel. The end of the quarrel ended with a satisfaction. One of them accepted his mistake, so the quarrel ended. Okay. Now read and enjoy. So you have to read this paragraph. That's all. There was a butcher who at the end of the day went into the freezer to put away some meat and get locked in. It was after working hours, so he surely knew there was no one left to save him. Hours went on, so he decided to make peace with God, knowing the angel of death was on his doorstep. Just then the door opened wide. Shocked, amazed, puzzled, grateful, there, standing in front of him, was the security guard. The man looked up at the heavens to thank God, and then curiously he asked the security guard, "How did you know I was here?" "Very simple," he replied. "For 10 years, you are the only person who says hello and goodbye to me with such a kind, warm smile. Today I heard the hello but never heard the goodbye, so I knew you had to be here. Every day, it may be your smile, a thank, a kind word or two that makes a difference in someone's life. And if by chance it come back to you, well, what would be nice?" So this is about a butcher. So one day he went out to freeze out. He went out and put some meat in a place and he locked it. It was working hours, so he was not sure. So no one was left working hours, so he surely knew that there was no left. There was no one left to save him. So everybody is working in their own cells. So he thought nobody is there to save him. So like this only hours went on. So he decided to make peace with God. So he wanted to be with God, and knowing the angel of death was on it. So he thought, "Oh, nobody is there to save him, so am I going to die? So angel of death is coming and taking to me." He thought of that. So just then, when he was thinking like that itself, the door opened wide. For his amusement, for his surprise, grateful, suddenly when he saw there standing in front of him, he saw the security guard. The man looked up to the heavens to thank God, and then curiously said, so he thought really his life of death is coming. He thanked for a dog. He looked up in the ceiling and he saw thank the dog. And he asked the security, "How did you know I was here? How did you know I am here?" So very simple, he said, "Because from the 10 years back itself, you were the one who was saying hello for me and goodbye every day without skipping and with a warm smile. So today I heard the hello, but I never heard goodbye. So I came to you with be ever, with be to you with ever. So that is why if a smile or thank you or kind word or one or two, it makes a difference in someone's life. And if by chance it comes back to you, well, it would be nice. So when you thank and you smile to any other person, when you help, you will get the same from that person also, and it will be very good for you. So that is why a smile, a thankfulness, a very politeness, very good kindness should be given to anybody who comes in forward to you. So you will get the same thing from the other side also. Okay, next speaking practice. Discuss these lines in your group and tell what these lines mean. One thing led to another. So this you have to discuss yourself and write. One led to another means one thing, one fight, one fight is started that they did not accept, and it again it led to another fight like this in this poem. The start of it was light. That means starting of the fight was very light. For simple matter it started, and later on it became more. Afternoon turned black. That means the fight became very severe. Thumped me on the back, hit me on the back. That is with a to make it. He gave a sign to stop the quarrel. We can't go on all night. Or then after at last, elder brother expertise make if the quarrel is going on like this only, there will be a problem. We cannot be we can't get peace. So he accepted his mistake and he said we can't go on all night. All this we cannot proceed like this only all over the life. He said, and he accepted his mistake. He turned thumb back and he said he accepted and he said, "You are the right only, I am wrong." So okay, this is about all about this poem. Like it, share it, and subscribe it. Thank you.